In our next slide, we see another of the common errors that are made by ESL writers. And this is the issue of word choice. And this is a difficulty that all ESL writers face as they try to think of a word in the English language that is relevant or related to the word that they are thinking in their native language. So in other words, they think of a word or a phrase or an emotion even in their native language, and when they try to convert it to English, they have difficulty making this transition. Now, it's not that the word is wrong in many cases, but it does read awkwardly. Sometimes it's even funny to a native English speaker. A native English speaker would never choose this word, but yet English, or I should say ESL writers that are from specific nations, and in this case we are speaking of the Chinese native language writer, they think of the word in their native language first and then convert it to the English language. So a good example is shown in the next slide. And here I'm showing a sentence taken from one of my Chinese colleagues, and he uses the word alleviate to talk about reduction of the requirement for a specific protein. Now, a native English speaker uses alleviate normally to indicate reducing pain or remedying a bad situation from a more of a health standpoint. But yet if you look up this word in the dictionary, it will, one of the definitions will be to reduce a load. And so the ESL writer, the Chinese ESL writer, will, in his thinking, be led to this word in the dictionary, in the English dictionary, and insert this in the writing, as is shown in the example I've given. Now, this is not an incorrect use of the word, but when I read this and when I first come across it, I am really distracted as a native English writer and speaker, because I would never use such a word. So I think now again about the writing, not about what this writer was discussing in his paragraph. So we can see in the next sentence, I have rewritten the sentence to take out this word, and I just say that large quantities of phospho-ERK2 are not required. Now, all ESL writers face a similar challenge, but different native speakers, so if you speak Spanish or French or German, these individuals have unique situations or unique word choices that they make, and this has been published in the EMBO Journal, Volume 4, Issue 5, starting on page 449. It is a nice article that summarizes the difficulties that ESL writers have in choosing words for English language.